shenanigans.
Wishful thinking.
It won't be completely until Savage though, because I do want Late Night to get together a week earlier than Savage drop so that we can farm Extreme.
I mean, the difficulty for the extreme will definitely have reset by then. So,
Sorry, what?
I mean, the new extremes are gonna go back to being easy again.
Yeah,
So,
of course, of course. But as in the point is, we won't have all the way until Savage drop because like our 1 week before we will be.
Yeah.
I would like us to start 1 week before Savage drops. Just so we can
still
get
want to know what's
everyone the
happening in Command
weapons and all
Octet.
that. What's
What
happening in
happened
Grand
with
Octet?
what?
Mm-hmm. Because we're done.
Um, it's
Yeah, because
probably the group not running together. Like
Mm,
I have been running ahead, but usually only when I get the marker early and my marker has already disappeared. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I can run ahead of the group because I'm not baiting anything anymore. But if the people who are still baiting are very far ahead of the group and then it gets baited weirdly, yeah. Because
that's
yeah, keep in mind the dragons will dash exactly where the marker, like when the marker appears. That's the snapshot.
when it appears and not disappears.
When it appears.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why, like when you if you bait twin, right? You go there and you wait until the marker appears and then you leave. Because if you stand there and wait for the marker to disappear, by then it'll be too late. You're gonna get dashed directly at by twin.
That's what Surcast is for, right?
Sure. But
That's why we're popping Surcast, in case Twin gets baited weird.
yes, but still. Yeah, so the same thing happens with Bahamut, which is why like when you see the red marker pop up, you head mid. Everyone should be heading mid. Like, I mean, if you hang on, let me just watch the. I'm just watching the paladin point of view that has been living in my tabs for the last forever ever since we started. That's
I do think that if we get like 4 to 5 clean runs to ads, we can probably struggle through to clear.
yeah. Just watching.
We're almost there.
They run. Yeah. See the moment they get the. I don't know if you guys are watching stream, but I'm looking at a paladin POV.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
This your stream.
They're just running, and then the moment the red turn shows up, they all just run mid. And because whoever the more important thing is like when running, everyone should be at the wall unless you've already gotten the marker, in which case like fuck you, it doesn't matter, right? Because watch the trajectory that Bahamut goes at. So the important thing is just making sure that the dragons get baited like against the wall. Which if you're like angled even slightly out when the marker appears, the because yeah the dragons will fly at where you are when the marker appears, right? So if you're out too far against the wall, there's a chance that you're gonna bait Bahamut like outwards into the arena. Actually, I'm not even sure that the one that got us really Bahamut because it felt like it was too small for Bahamut. I don't know. I'm too lazy.
It
I'm
was
too lazy.
Bahamut.
It was Bahamut.
Charged through the center in one of the runs.
Yeah.
I just think it was Bahamut.
So I
So
think that there were one that was the one before Bahamut. And then I think Bahamut got us 2 or 3 times. Okay, mute that because I don't like hearing myself like 5 seconds later.
Oh, right. It also... My guess is also maybe we might be...
We might just be moving a little too slow.
Or,
like you said, we're not grouped up too.
or possibly too fast, because... Because I'm guessing... See, the red marker always only appears like after we're past Bahamut by then.
As
The
soon as
thing
the first
is-
one dashes, they all kind of group up and start moving.
Yeah. But Bahamut's always the last to... The second last to go before Twin.
Yeah.
So, like, the red marker should only appear after we're past Bahamut. The thing is... So... I can see 2 possibilities. If whoever had the red marker had it, like, here, right next to Bahamut, then Bahamut is gonna dash down this line, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this could be so it could be a matter of whoever got the red was too slow, or if the red like comes all the way here, like like all the way here, then same thing. Bahamut's gonna dash this way and cut a little bit through. But even then, it shouldn't be that far. Like, it shouldn't be that far in. It should be like
he's big.
Yes, but it wouldn't be straight down the middle. Y'all were saying that Bahamut was going straight through the middle. This wouldn't.
For
this
one
wouldn't
of them.
result. Yeah.
For one of them, he went through the middle. For another one, I think we were too slow to move out of his trajectory.
Yeah. But yeah, so like if someone goes too far, then the further they are from Bahamut, yeah, again, the more of the arena they cut off, because Bahamut will dash down this way.
It's weird because we never had this problem before.
Yeah, we haven't. I think we're just
maybe it was
overthinking
just
it, honestly.
a weird thing for tonight.
Yeah.
Ping or something.
Possibly, yeah. I'm guessing it might also be ping related, given like weird servers. But yeah, my guess is red mark. Most likely, if he really went straight down the middle, red marker was too slow. Because yeah, again, if the red marker appeared literally when they were right next to Bahamut, then that would have angled Bahamut straight down the middle of the arena.
It looks like they don't even pop sprint until they get to Bahamut.
Yeah. Because there's a weird amount of time, so that's why I'm just like, I usually pop sprint like about here-ish. Like when we get about I want to say 1/5 of the arena away from Bahamut, I start there.
I've been pop and sprint like as we're passing the 3rd dragon. I think I picked that up from Kira, because Kira said to pop it earlier. I thought, just as long as you make it past Bahamut.
Yeah. But yeah, as long as the red marker doesn't end up here too close to Bahamut, then shouldn't be a problem. Because yeah, like this is the danger, right? Like if the red marker appears here, Bahamut goes this way. No, okay, so you see where the red marker is on my screen right now? If the red marker is here if the red
Okay.
marker pops
I
here,
think it's
like
that
right,
your stream is slow
yeah,
versus what I'm hearing you say. So,
right,
like, your arrow was not pointed where you were talking at all.
yeah,
But I get it. I see
yeah,
your arrow now.
yeah. So if Bahamut is, if the red marker pops like too close to Bahamut, you end up beating him down this way.
Yeah.
That's I think
I'll
is the
get
only
it.
danger. Otherwise, other than that, it was fine.
I have faith we'll be able to clear before Dawn Trail.
Yeah. In the one example, oh, I just looked at chat. Elaine says in the one example I'm looking at, mark first one slow and next. Ah, yep. Okay, so then that's pretty much it exactly.
What happened?
No, Elaine said in FC chat, in the one example I'm looking at, mark person was slow and was next to Bahamut. As in from our polls, or? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's pretty much what happened then.
Yeah, it could just be weird stuff with the servers, too. People are a little bit slower tonight. Normally the servers aren't this bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask why all of your retainers were warriors, and then I realized you're on Vulnstack.
Yeah. No, they're all warriors because I have a job skip on. I bought a job skip on warrior, so warrior is currently my one level 90, which means that because the retainers can
90?
only
Or does it go to 80?
huh? The job skip goes to 80, but I've been
Oh,
leveling warrior through
yeah.
like MSQ roulette. So and the retainers only go as high as whatever job there is, like as high as you have leveled that job, right? So I don't want to assign them to like gatherers or whatever because I don't level gatherers on Vulnstack. Yeah. Anyways,
Vulnstack time?
yeah.
Is everything stable?
I guess.
Start casting Clemency.
I don't even have Paladin unlocked on Vulnstack.
Start casting Verkier.
Elaine says, second one I found people were slow going to middle. Yep, so that's the other thing. Like, once you see the red marker pop, hit mid. Baha was down the edge and wiped them out. Yeah. So in that one, Bahamut was baited correctly, but everyone else was still there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the...
Okay. Stability test. Start casting Verkier.
And it, even if you knock back immune Bahamut, he still hits me at least for 35,000.
Yeah, see, so...
So.
So the sure cast will only help so much.
It'll help for Twin, and that's about it. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Have a good evening, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay. We will continue with MFQ. Everyone's waiting on site. Yugiri says. Lord Hien was quite insistent they join him. Pray go on ahead. I will keep watch over the ambassador. I trust you will inform Lord Hien if I encounter the Red Kojin. If we had to deter them from encroaching in Yanxia, oh, right. Like, I remember... Yeah, okay, we were actually midway through the cutscene when... What's it? Omega 12 pop. So we get to watch this cutscene again! Welcome back, my friend. Yigiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yanxia. I thought you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions Sakazuki, but I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details, so please tell me how it all unfolded. The Red Kojin, here. Have there been any other incidents, such incidents since the liberation? Not that I'm aware of. They are planning some new venture here in the NCR. We will need to increase patrols. In any event, I'm indebted to you for fighting them off, but tell me, Indomimada's was Asahi truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when they first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you've always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? We can't trust him! He's shady as fuck. Then the question of what his true intention maybe remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to playing his game, for now, at least. Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place, which just leaves the somewhat thornier question of how to please the Red Kojin. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphina's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of icons and rituals used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susanoo was summoned forth using the power of relics locked away in Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Those said relics remain there to this day. It is all but certain that the act of summoning exhausted the stores of ether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of ether, either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they want to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Bunshin and his people, and with their support, I am quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon this Susanoo. And what are the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the populares garner favor, I mean to see it done. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? Past mistake which I would see put right, one which has weighed heavy on my mind. I believe this is actually a voiced cutscene. How much dango has she gone through?
そなたらが大使殿と領内を巡っている間に秘密裏にレシアンから連れてこさせたのだ。一度はその罪ゆえにこの手で切った相手だ。怒りと憎しみにゆえあれども過去の行いが許されるものでもなし。裁きを下すは主君の務め。あと半歩の踏み込みが甘く子孫じたというならやり遂げるのもわしの役目よな。
私何をしてしまったの？思い出せない。でも何か悪いことをしてしまったんでしょう。お願い教えて、知りたいの。
罪とはいずこにあるのでござろうか。悪事をなした人の体にこそ罪があるのだとすれば、手下に命じて罪を犯させた黒幕を裁くことはできません。では悪事をなそうと考えた人の心にこそ罪があるのか。だとすればすでに砕け散り己もわからぬ心に罪はありやなしや。
情が湧いたか豪雪。
拙者にもわかりません。ただようやく得たと思った死に場さえ失った身なればなぜ生き残ったのかと天命を問いたくもなりましてな。 そしてなぜ天は露を夜露を生かし記憶を奪ったのか、拙者には皆目わかりませぬ。
天命か。ならば命を天に問うとしよう。豪雪よ、そなたがしばし夜露の面倒を見よ。捕虜交換のその日までに記憶が戻らぬようなら、露雨という名の一人のドマ人として新たな人生を歩ませる。しかし記憶が戻ったならば、代理総督夜露として捕虜の列に加え帝国に差し出す。徴兵された者らとの交換ならば民も納得しよ
御意。
う。行こう。大使殿もそろそろしびれを切らしているところだろうからな。気づいておるやもしれんが、豪雪の様子がおかしい。夜露への肩入れのことではない。体のことだ。土間城崩落に巻き込まれ、九死に一生を得てからの旅路。無理に無理を重ねた上に、気合一つで包み込むような生き方をしてきた男だからな。心配させまいとしているようだが、どうやら刀すらまともに握れんようだ。
Would not surprise me with lack the strength to raise his blade, which is interesting considering how much Alphino spent on getting that blade back.
Ataru's gonna be so mad.
それも悪くないとわしは思っておる。あの男が再び戦場に立たつとも良い国を作らねばな。
Oh yeah, I just realized I forgot to get my lunch from the kitchen. Be right back.
Welcome back.
Hey. What else says? I know dear Yotsuyu's return weighed so heavily on Loihyun's mind. No shit. I couldn't say if Tsuyu's predicament is the will of the kami, but Gosetsu certainly seems convinced. It seems Lord Hien has at last reached a decision. The uncertainty in his eyes has given way to resolve. Lord Hien has at last reached a decision. With Yotsuyu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I realize other matters demand your attention. They do? I don't know about any other matters. I'm at your disposal. But I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. I don't know what other things you think I'm doing right now, but like, I got shit all to do.
待たせたな、大使殿。ようやく結論が出たところでな。
いえ、とんでもございません。おかげでヤンサ領内の現状を見学することもでき、有意義な時間となりました。それでお答えは？
慢心対策への協力と捕虜交換の件、共に受け入れよう。ただし条件がある。代理総督世露の件だが、確かに彼女はわしらが保護しておるが、少しばかり問題があってな。
問題ですか？
土間城崩落に巻き込まれながらもどうにか生き延びたものの、記憶を失っておってな。自分の名前すら覚えておらんのだ。先ほど保護と言ったのもそれゆえよ。わしらは今のところ捕虜としてではなく、土間の民の一人として扱っておる。
つまり捕虜交換の対象とするつもりはないと？
そうは言わん。捕虜交換の日までに記憶が戻れば、代理総督として帝国に引き渡そう。
なるほど。もしも記憶が戻らなければ、そのまま土間人として留め置くと。
笑顔で団子を頬張る女を連れ帰ったとて役には立つまい。
団子ですか？あまりに予想外の状況で困ったな。わかりました。こちらも紅玉会に部隊を送り込んでしまった負い目があります。姉の処遇については合意しましょう。ただ彼女は代理総督である以前に、義理とはいえ私の姉でもある人です。帰国する前に一度二人きりで面会させていただいても？
No, don't let him in.
無論だ。団子を持って行ってやるといい。喜ぶぞ。
Keep him away.
湯切、大使殿をご案内しろ。
anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am a stranger to her. That much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement. Of that, I have no doubt. I'm sure they will. As for the exchange itself, once I've obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yensia. This will take time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured your soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I'm informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing two young Domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. That I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, there's no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. Blight of Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Yeah, and I'm sure they attacked us for, like, just for no good reason, you know, just out of the blue. Were it not for our transgression, those children would not have needed saving. Yeah, that's, more true than you know. People of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of Kojin or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Of course, it's as before, I leave Yotzi adieu. Nod, nod. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. Here comes the cutscene that is extra hilarious. We happen to be a Lalafell. My dear sister's memory does not return. I pray you will take good care of her. Lord Hien has made a wise decision. Our superiors will be pleased. I wondered if the sight of her stepbrother might bring Yotsuya back to her senses, but mayhap nothing will. Nevertheless, we must continue to watch her until we can be certain that her condition is permanent. If only our previous encounters with the Empire had been this cordial. Here's to the future, I suppose. Without threat of Imperial attack hanging over our heads, we may devote our energies to dealing with the Red Kojin, and then there will be nothing left to impede Doma's restoration. It's also hilarious if you're a Roth. I guess. Like, Kaishan's not that much shorter than a Ro. I know we're like max height are about the same height as a Froth, actually, if not slightly taller. I know male Rugidan are the only ones that are taller than the max height aura. It was funny, but not as funny as the Lalafells. Because he just ends up looking up very far. The ambassador's airship awaits at Kazran Fluminous. Let us be off.
では大使殿、キロの無事を祈ろう。
ありがとうございます。この度のドマ訪問は実に有意義なものとなりました。捕虜交換に際しての再会を楽しみにしていますよ。牧島、君たちは一足先に艦に戻って出発準備を。 最後にヤンサ領内での視察に同行してくれた英雄殿にお礼をしたいのですが。蛮族どもの英雄め、俺はお前を許さない。
No, I actually appreciate the fact that they didn't bother to drag it out and they just like told you really soon that like Asahi's up to no good. I like that they didn't bother with that trope. Of like, oh, sudden betrayal. Nope, we know from the beginning.
見つけたぞ。手間をかけさせてくれたな。
We just like don't know what form the trickery is gonna take, and you know there's not much we can do
野
about it.
蛮人どもめ、ここで我らを倒したとて独立などできるものか。いずれ本国から援軍が来るのだ。帝国に従うことこそが唯一正しい道だというのに。
ドマ人の誇りを失った犬畜生が聖堂を解くとは。これで終わりにしてやる。
And here begins Asahi's obsessive fanboyism of Xenos.
援軍だが一人で何ができよう。囲んで叩き切れ。
Lord Xenos.
Thank 助かりました。
Meanwhile, Xenos is like, sword.
これが侍の刀というものか。
It's not talking about you, Asahi.
他に抵抗を続ける者は。
はい。対岸の町人地に海援率いる反逆者の主力部隊が。
その頭目は強いのか。
ドマの元国主にして剣豪と名高い人物です。
狩りにふさわしい獲物であればよいが。
あの方は一体。
知らないのか。第12軍団を率いる皇太子殿下だ。戦の天才と聞いていたが噂にたがわぬ豪遊ぶりだったな。
あれがあのお方がゼノス様。
killed my beloved Xenos!
その顔、その力、すべてが忌々しい。おっと、全権大使の俺に手を出せば、ドマと帝国の和平はご破産。それがわからないほど愚かではないのだろう。我が救い主にして思考の主を傷つけたお前を絶対に許さない。
It's also mildly funny with the Vieira, apparently.
また会う日を楽しみにしているからな。
White Frown, did he say something to upset you? You could say that, yeah. Are you quite well? You looked as if you were about to faint in the ambassador's arms for a moment there. Could you not? Wow. I thought perhaps now we could be at ease, but your expression suggests otherwise. What troubles you, Vulnstack? History migraine. This cutscene really somehow puts it, emphasizes how tall Vulnstack is compared to everyone else. Even the bunny boys are too tall.
朝日の過去を見たというのは？
それにしても朝姫、うさんくさいとは思っていたが、ゼノスの信奉者だったとは。ヒエン様、
皆まで言うな。わしとて花から大使殿を信用していたわけでもなし、帝国内の民衆派とやらに期待もしておらん。ただな、夕霧よ、わしは徴兵されたドマの民のためにできる限りのことをしてやりたいのだ。連れ去られた徴用兵たちは人質でもあった。それを知った上でわしは反乱を起こすと決めたのだからな。
それはヒエン様に非があるわけでは。
いいや、非があるかどうかの問題ではない。わしは確かに主君として一度は彼らを見捨てたのだ。処刑もあり得ると知って反旗を翻した。それは事実であろう。だが幸いにして捕虜交換という形で彼らを故郷に返してやれるとなれば、相手が悪鬼であろうと取引に応じる理由となろう。
ヒエン様、
それにしてもそなたは厄介な男に恨まれたものよな。あれはしつこいぞ、きっとな。
Makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, 'tis possible emotions simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now's not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance and the Garlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be on hand to play our part, either to defend Doma or to help usher in a lasting peace. I thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, mayhap it would be best if we remained in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yotsuyu's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that, you have my word. Charting a path through the sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. I'm not so proud as to attempt to feed alone. To Kugane, then. Tataru and the others must know what transpired here. If what you saw at the ambassador is an indication of his true nature, this prisoner exchange may not be what it seemed. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if your encounter with the Red Kujin was more than mere happenstance. Yeah! Soon we shall see if Asahi is true to his word. If not, I will be glad to cut out that silver tongue of his. I love Yugiri. So bloodthirsty. Greetings, Honored Sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yee. Since we have naught else to attend to for the moment, perhaps this would be a good opportunity to look into the present state of Garlemald. Though I should probably speak with Tataru first. I don't envy Lord Hien, so much rests on his decision. Welcome back, Vulnstack. We heard the good news about Gosetsu. I knew you'd find him. Oh, it just occurred to me that this would have been the first chance that Alphino got to, like, talk to Tataru about the sword. And I'm just like, it's okay, we took care of it. It seems you're all in quite the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent messages from Doma, rest assured you will be the first to know of it. Yes, of course, we're pursuing a number of ventures to replenish our coffers. We've already replenished our coffers, what are you talking about? But I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that, I wish to apologize, Tataru. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse Silence, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. Your Sotoban's business proposition is kind of weird, because, like, yeah, obviously I've finished the Four Lords quest line already. Vulnstack should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. You're welcome, Alphino! Forgive me, Vulnstack, it would seem I've unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Yeah, he never did! Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Riol and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire, what choice have we but to try? Lord Hien had the right of it. Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play his game, for now. Lodge. I don't really need any of this. Although, I suppose I could pick Fending so I could gear up my retainers later. Maxima. Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. He's not actually your lord. He's got your lord's body.
驚いた。本当に何も覚えていないんですね、姉さ
ん。姉さん、あなた誰？
ちょっとした昔の知り合いですよ。
Yeah.
そうだ、贈り物がありましてね。
Yeah. I don't know if you were still around. Like Elaine was also doing some investigating, so he found one pole where I think that would have been the one where Bahamut went straight down the middle. Yeah. So like yeah, if you're too close to Bahamut when the marker shows up, then you end up baiting him straight through the middle. Cause like yeah, I mean he dives at your position when the marker first shows up. The other one was Bahamut like went down the side, so he was baited correctly, but everyone else was too slow to get out of his way. So yeah, that's that was the cause, the two causes of our problems, I guess. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Well, I mean, we've not had this problem before. Good to... we'll be fine. Next. Yeah. But yeah. So, as long as the red marker is a decent way past Bahamut when it first shows up, it'll be fine. Because then, yeah, Bahamut gets baited straight, like, to this, like, at an angle down the side of the arena. But, like, yeah. It's just, then everyone else just needs to remember to run mid once they see the red marker show.
「古い鏡です。それでも眺めて自分が何者であったのかよくよく考えて思い出してください。」
綺麗な鏡。ねえ、私は誰？
殿下、お加減はいかがですか？
問題はない。下がれ。
Cycle. More often than not, it seems opportunities want to come knocking when the signs are bad. So long as you and yours remain here in Kagane, I'm certain a profitable venture will present itself. It's not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals. After all, even if Soroban hadn't decided to remain it. Oh, okay. So she's giving me the line from after finishing Four Lords. After whatever Asahi is planning, we cannot let him have his way. After all Lord Hien has done, the Empire cannot be suffered to hinder Doma's restoration. Alphino has important news to share. Ah, Vulnstack, impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating the efforts with Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Guardian's part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yensia. To it seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straightaways for the Enclave then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tatara? Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Just answering a message very quickly. Wait. Elaine sent a clips. A couple of them are weird. Wait, what?
You don't have to look at it now.
I want to look at
didn't
it
want to
now
forget.
because I'm curious. Is he? Okay. Is that?
That was a fast dragon. Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut to
going.
dash.
Alright, go in.
Yeah, it's just too late. We have to do it immediately, I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's choose.
Alright, go in.
Yeah, it's choose.
Sprint. Keep running,
Wait,
keep
what
running,
was
keep
weird about
running,
this
keep
one?
going. Fast dragon. Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep
That
running,
one I was
keep
having
running,
trouble
keep going,
figuring
keep
out
going,
why
keep going,
the
keep
second to last, whatever, the last normal dragon was so inside.
why the...
Because it wasn't Bahamut that
Huh.
did everyone in. It was the the last regular dragon.
Wait, let me see.
Papaya thinks people were slow. So it put the marker like in
Counterclockwise.
front of the closer to being in front of the dragon.
That was
Might
fast
have
dragon.
been.
Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint.
So...
Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut to
going.
dash.
Okay.
Alright, go in.
Oh. And then it cut this one, right? The one that just went.
I'll see which one you're indicating in 5 seconds. But yeah, it's like Bahamut's not on my version, or in my clip of this, but you can clearly see Bahamut in yours, and it doesn't. It's way off to the side. So it's the last regular dragon before Bahamut.
Yeah, no, as in... Yeah, this dash, I think, is what you're talking about.
Yeah, on mine it's like coming down the left side. Yeah.
And then that's when
Left
you
side
have a
of
whole
my
bunch of
screen.
people dying. Yeah. Yeah, no,
And
that
Bahamut's
would have been
actually
slow.
still going.
Like, actually, like, see, they wouldn't even have gotten caught in this dash if not for the fact that they were lingering behind. Like, the people in front are all perfectly safe.
Also true.
So they not only were they behind, but yeah, they didn't manage to catch up. So because of that, they got caught in the line of that dash. Yeah. So yeah, that was Yeah.
Yeah, it's too late. We have to do it immediately, I think.
Although,
I
wait,
think-
hang on.
Do it immediately, I think.
Dash.
Alright, go in.
Wait,
Going,
are you
keep
sure
going,
that's
keep
not
going.
Bahamut?
Dash.
Alright, go in.
Yeah, one second. Let me find
Keep
yours.
going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut to
going.
dash.
Alright, go in.
Because people aren't dead before. I think that's Bahamut though, and people aren't dead before Bahamut,
In.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's too
Oh wait, no,
Bahamut's
that's not
ass
Bahamut.
is still
I can,
going, yeah.
I just heard the dash of Bahamut. Yeah, no.
Sprint. Keep running,
No,
keep
you're
running,
right.
keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut to
going.
dash.
Alright, go in.
This one.
Yeah,
That's
it's too
Bahamut.
late. We have to.
That sound is Bahamut. Yeah, no, it's people were lagging behind. That's, I think, more or less it, because like from what I can see of the dash that got people, it wasn't even that far out. Like, it cuts off like a little bit of the arena, yes, but it's not even that much. So it's not even baited all that weirdly, to be honest. This white stretch is where they dashed. So yeah, just too slow.
Yeah, everyone need to stay together more, I guess.
It's not even about staying together in this case. Whether or not you stayed together, it wouldn't have made a difference, because remember, like, it's just about like when the markers show up, right? So regardless of whether or not you're together, you have to get out of the way of the you have to get out of the way of the dragons. And so yeah, wherever. Well, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think yeah, the way I'm thinking, I'm not the words are imperfect, but I agree.
Yeah.
Or my phrasing of it is imperfect, but I agree because it's like we're all running, right? Or most of us are. I think we are, and we're all using sprint, but like with our pathing and what with the way we both when we start, I think between when we start and the pathing we take as we're running, we
Yeah.
wind up spreading out.
Mm-hmm.
So then some people wind up slow,
Yeah.
or some people wind up behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think as long as we all stick to the wall and start running at the same time, we shouldn't get too far.
All right, go in.
Yeah, we're definitely. Let me just look at how spread out we get along the way.
Cardinals
yes.
counterclockwise.
Just see.
Counterclockwise. That was a fast dragon. Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Muhammad.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bob.
going.
This is where yeah, everyone starts to
Dash.
get strung
Alright, go
out.
in.
And, yes. Okay, so it's only towards the end where we suddenly start like spreading out because some people hit sprint, some people didn't, or didn't hit sprint fast enough.
Alright, go in.
And then here, this is where they get caught. So hit sprint a little earlier, I guess. Because up until there we were fine. Like that's a reasonable amount of spread to have. Again, I'm just comparing it to wait, where is my favorite paladin view that has been living in my tab since the last forever. What the heck? Where did it go? Hmm? Hold on. Oh, I accidentally closed it. There we go. Here. Oh, too fast. Yeah, so they're not even all that close to each other. They do get a little bit spread out, but yeah. So up until that last part, we were fine.
Alright, go in. Going, keep running, keep going, keep going, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running.
Here is where
keep going, keep
the
going.
line gets really strung out.
Keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bob to
going.
dash.
Alright, go in.
Zoom.
Yeah, it's too late. We have to do it immediately, I think.
When does the marker show up on this anyway?
Keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep
think
going,
that
keep
one
going,
is on
keep
the
going,
back.
keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bob.
going.
Okay, so here's the other thing. This is when the marker shows up, right?
The dash.
Alright.
If the people here had headed mid the moment they saw this marker, if they had started heading mid,
Go in.
well, I think they might still
just
have gotten caught in that dash. Yeah. No, they just needed to be further along.
Running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Muhammad.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bob to
going.
dash.
Alright, go in.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, no, they would still have gotten caught. They just needed to be further along. Yeah.
When did you say the other guy or your example one your POV example hits sprint?
When...
It's later, I thought you said. Like, later than what we've been doing.
Do they? No.
No, I don't
It's,
remember.
it's about the same. Here. Bahamut's there. They just go. First dash goes off. They run. And then they start to hit sprint here. Just rewinding. It's like almost reaching Bahamut already. Then all of a sudden all their sprints go off. Then, yeah, they all start to hit sprint here and go. So, I don't know. Cause yeah, they don't hit sprint all that early either. Here is where they start. Yeah. So, well, okay, yeah, no. It's so here is where the first couple of sprints show up. Right. So they start sprinting from here. Which, yeah, it's about where I've been hitting mine as well. Usually like about one dragon's length, one dragon spacing away from Bahamut is where I've been hitting mine. And then yeah, all of them start hitting sprint and get past. And then the marker shows up and they immediately hit mid. See, that second last dragon, this one gives beautiful view of the second last dragon and where that one also gets baited, more or less cutting off like that side. I don't think ours cut off much more than that. You see?
You have to do it immediately, I think.
Go in, keep running, keep.
You're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut to
going.
dash.
Alright, go in.
There. Well, okay, no, it did cut off a fair amount as well. Okay, so ours was baited. Part of it was some people were slow. Part of it is also ours was baited so that it cut off more than the arena than it should have. Because this is the line that it went down. Compared to theirs. Whoops. I didn't mean to. Ah! I can... Wait, sorry. Did you know that you can rewind frame by frame? Yeah. Yeah. That is... So yeah, we slightly odd baits combined with slightly late people.
Yeah, looking at them, it seems all of them have this like slightly this, slightly that, and then it adds up.
Yeah, that's about it, I think. It's just unfortunate that so many people got caught, literally half the party. Let me see. Who was the...
I think Kyoka was the regular
Keep
dragon.
running, keep going, keep
was
going, keep
Bahamut.
going, keep going,
Is it?
keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut to
going.
dash.
Alright.
Wait, who was again?
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running.
Okay, so yeah, that is
Keep
Kyoka.
running, keep running.
I think. Yeah, it is. How does Kyoka... Okay, so... Kyoka's marker shows up like... Freaking...
That was a fast dragon. Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going. Keep
Past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep That was a fast dragon. Keep running, keep running. Keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going, keep
Thing is, Kyoka... How does Kyoka end up so far behind though? Because...
That's what I've been trying to. figure out.
like... Looking at the timers on everyone's sprint, we all started
was
sprinting
fast
roughly
dragon.
around the same time.
keep running, keep running.
I'm even
keep
late.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running.
So I don't know how we end up that strong
That was
far
fast
apart.
dragon. Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. That was a fast dragon.
I feel
running,
like maybe
keep running,
he
keep running.
lingers a
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
or
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going, keep going,
Wait for
keep
Bahamut
going.
to
I don't know. Do red
Alright,
mages
go
just
in.
run slower than usual?
Yes.
Or bots, as the
It's
case
that,
may be.
yeah. It's that racial bonus, the running,
That's just-
or racial debuff.
Keep running, keep running, keep
Snail.
running.
Make sure you're kind of near the wall.
Sprint. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep going,
Run
keep
past
going,
Bahamut.
keep going, keep going,
It's,
keep going,
Elena's
keep
longer
going.
legs.
Alright, go in.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure how we end up that far apart at the end. So far as I can see, we're all reasonably against the wall. We all roughly start sprinting at the same time. I know I do start moving a bit earlier. But mine was one of the very early markers, so my dragon was not the problem, I don't think. And I moved in quite early, but again, my marker was already done, so I'm like... I don't know. Weird server shit is my guess. Punished for being Mikote, yeah. Weird server shit is what I'm gonna put this down to. Whatever. Cause yeah, I mean we've never had a problem with this before. So I'm just gonna elect to say it was just a weird day. Servers were being weird, and yeah. Oh wow. Oh whoops. I did not mean to stop. I just wanted to pick up my chocobo, damn it. Also, since I'm out here, I shall continue to go and unlock the Doman Enclave. Hey Slothborn, long time no see. What's that, Vulnstack? Business concerning the Doman? We can't even get the funny server weirdness like floating towers. Yeah. This is weird dragon dive bombs. Uh-huh. I see. Lord Hien really needn't have gone to such trouble, but I know all too well how much our Far Eastern friends worry themselves over decorum. As for the matter of the refugees' repatriation, I'll not lie, we've come to view them as family and will be sorry to see them go, many of the other frontier hands especially. So let us do you one better. I shall appeal to yours and comrades, and invite them to accompany the Domans on their journey, that they too might aid in the reconstruction of the Enclave. I expect many will jump at the opportunity. Costly thing to send so many people, to be sure, but owing to Lord Hien's generosity, we seem to have found ourselves with a surplus of funding. It's hard to imagine a toll without a Doman and refugees. They helped make it what it is today. Bah, what am I saying? This is a heavy occasion. Go tell Hozan the news. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. No, we're sending Hozan home. See, Kyoka, if you're still watching, how could you not help to send the Domans home? Also, where is my minion again? Why is my minion constantly disappearing? Oh wait, no, you can't have a minion in here anyway. Whatever. Real! Don't you worry about old Rio, let him worry about you. I'm keeping my ears to the ground, having him listen to about anything and everything what might cause us trouble. I'll not suffer any more nights in the dark. Save ours, that is. I like Rio. I know Grandfather and Home have yet to discuss it, but with the liberation of Doma, it is surely only a matter of time before the refugees decide to return to the Far East, no? Yes, like, now. Efimi says. Those of us who are afield have finally returned. Full glad am I to have everyone back. The place had been too quiet. They're about to all leave! Hori Boulder. Another mission fraught with danger, yet here I am still. Quiet moments such as this, spent in carefree conversation with comrades. I'm going to cherish most. Orchard Boulder. As you may have heard, we recently stepped out of surveillance of the Beast Tribes. My brother and I, we were out scouting near Zaharak when we were ambushed by Amalja. But if our assailant was quick as a curl, Hori was a lightning bolt. In one fluid motion, he parried the blow and ended the encounter with a sublime shield bash. Amazing, shield bash actually still has a use. To the sight I shan't forget. Hori returns from every mission a finer warrior than when he set out. I must work harder if I'm to keep up. Clemens, I hope Isildara can find someone to keep him company. With our missions, we can never linger very long. Aenor says, I know I need to give Isildara my undivided attention, but these waves of brotherly love make my mind drift to naughty places. Focus, Aenor, focus! Right. Isildar? Seeing Homei go about his duties with a smile lifts my heart, even as it brings a tear to my eye. Glad though I am for his nation's liberation, I shall be saddened to see him go. Yep. Haven't checked in with the Scions ever since Actually, I had, like, in a really long time. Where is Hozan? I was supposed to go talk to Hozan. No, I didn't hear. There you are. Homie! I appreciate the young one's concern, but as Laura has taught me, age is but a barrier in one's mind. These old bones can still put in a good day's work, and the spirit is amply willing besides. Right. Edie says, well, Vulnstack, what a pleasant surprise. Whatever business brings you here, I pray we'll keep you a while. Do make yourself comfortable. Revenant's toll has grown tremendously as we move forward. Instead of breaking new ground, perhaps it's time to focus on refining that which already stands. No matter where I look, all I see is stone. I fear the grains we brought with us will not grow here. Yeah, well, you're about to bring them back. How very good to see you, my friend. Though not at all expected. You look as though you have something important to say. Do you? Go home. Not that I don't like you, but, like, you know. Go home. I know not what to say. Return to Doma? Has the day truly come at last? Yeah. Wait here while I summon the others. This concerns them all. My word, and they are already making arrangements for our return? Yep. Why the long face, Higiri? This is cause for celebration. It is. Like all of you, I've dreamed of this day since the moment we left the Ensio. But now that it has arrived, I cannot help but think of those to whom we owe so much, Slaffborn especially. Indeed, even if it were possible to leave this very moment, I could not. Not until I thanked the people here for everything they have done for us. I remember when we first arrived in this land and learned of its troubles. Though disappointed, I understood why no one would grant us shelter. Who were we? Why risk so much for strangers? This place and these people were different. When all others turned us away, Revenant's Toll welcomed us with open arms, because there was absolutely nothing at Revenant's Toll at the time, but yeah. I love Doma and Lord Hien with all my heart and want nothing more than to return and help rebuild, but I implore you, Hodai, we must first do our utmost to repay their boundless kindness. Never did I intend for us to disappear into the night like thieves and vagabonds. Everything you have said is right and true. All labors we've undertaken will be seen to a measure of completion. That much goes without saying, I'm sure. I will speak with Slaffborn and ensure that we have enough days to prepare for our journey. In the meantime, I would encourage you all to prepare gifts and so forth. Very good, very good. It would not do to leave without saying proper farewells, else we would labor under a cloud of regret. At my age, one appreciates every opportunity to put their affairs in order. After all, I may not weather the journey home, much less another one to yours here. Choi. Touch wood. Ha! Given your constitution, father, I should not be surprised if you bury us all. Choi. If you have no pressing obligations, Vulnstack, might I impose upon you to assist us with final preparations? Since this is all quite sudden, many of our people may require a second opinion on a farewell gift or something else. All I ask is that you make yourself available for any such consultations. Would that be alright? Yeah. Thank you, my friend. We will look for you near this northern gate. Quickly now, everyone, let us not keep Vulnstack waiting. I don't know why you think Vulnstack would be any good at suggesting gifts, but sure. Okay. Where did you all want me to stand again? What? Wait, oh. Right. If I remember correctly, it's somewhere... Yeah, there we go. Assisting the Doman refugees with the final preparations will take several minutes. You may wish to cancel any. Yeah, whatever. So kind of you to spare the time to help us with something so trivial. No doubt you have many other important matters to attend to. Anyway, I wanted to ask your opinion on a gift I wish to give a dear friend of mine before leaving Isildur. You remember Isildur, do you not? Alian's grandfather? Though older than me, the two of them were still going on grand adventures before they joined the Scions. Ah, how I envy his vigor. Though we have done little more than drink tea and speak of our children, I have cherished his company. I will miss him, truly. Alas, in recent days his body has begun to get the better of him, and so I was thinking of giving him something for his health. Do you have any suggestions? Tiger Balm! A tonic for his memory. Wow. Ha ha ha, I thought so too, but I'm glad to see you agree. I swear not a day goes by without him complaining about his back. It is a great comfort knowing the Scions are well aware of their comrades' conditions. It shows how much you care for one another. Now then, I must procure the ingredients for my home remedy. My thanks to you. Homei departs in high spirits, satisfied with your suggestion. I just feel so stressed whenever they do this. I'm just like, I don't remember shit. What if I suggest the wrong thing? My Friend, if you could spare a moment of your time. The toll is owed to many interests to which we owe a great deal, but there is one in particular to which we should definitely pay respects. Rowena's House of Splendors. Rowena's rich enough, you don't have to... The house has been an invaluable source of goods and services in both professional and personal matters. I'm sure you two can say the same. I pay her more than enough in tombstones. And so I thought to bid farewell to the one representative with whom I have worked most closely. If you would, look to the counter by the gate. Lol. I speak of the raven-haired beauty by the gate. Of all Rowena's girls, she has been very helpful. I'm sure she has. There is a problem, however. I cannot for the life of me remember her name. They all sound so similar. Wow! Has been so helpful and you can't even remember her name. Perhaps it is my dominant ear. But you know her name, surely. Please tell me that I might have a proper conversation with her before I return to my homeland. No? Fuck. Shit. What's the one leftmost? What's her name? Help. Raven-haired beauty.
I know it's not Lorena or Jusana.
Yeah, it's one of the two A's. I think it's Oriana.
That's my guess, yeah.
It's Oriana. Oh dear. He's gonna call it a wrong name. Oh no. Oh no. I gave him the wrong name.
You're doing him a favor.
No. Oops. I'm sorry. Vulnstack, have you seen a carbuncle roaming around? Over the course of my time here in Revenant's Toll, I've come to know many adventurers, including an Arcanist with somewhat disobedient companion. It seems every day a carbuncle wanders off on its own, you see, and today is no exception. For mercy, it will respond to his name, more earnestly when called by someone other than its owner, strangely enough. Problem is, I cannot seem to recall what it was. Some sort of gemstone, I think? How the fuck do I know? What? I'm going to guess emerald because it's a blue carbuncle. How silly of me, it was an emerald carbuncle, was it not? Of course she would name it that. Thank you for your help, Vulnstack. I will join her and search right away. Right, okay. Higiri departs in high spirits and begins calling out for emerald at once. Alas, no errant carbuncle is forthcoming. How fortunate I am that you are still here. My father told me how you helped him, and I was hoping you might do the same for me. I seek your wisdom concerning Slapborn of the Adventurers Guild, who helped secure us a place here in Revenant's Toll. Thanks to him, we are able to work side by side with frontier hands to build these walls and lay these cobblestones. We were given food and shelter, it's true, but more importantly, we were given purpose. We have of course already expressed our gratitude to him many times before. I myself presented Slapborn with a dome and dagger, which I am told he treasures. But now that we must part ways, I feel as though we must make one final grand gesture. More elaborate, expensive gift perhaps, or... Well, what do you think? Something flashy and gaudy. Really? We should be glad to maintain our relationship with Slothborn at the toll, but do you truly believe that in of itself it's good enough? Perhaps you have the right of it. Considering the lengths he has gone to ease our burdens, spending exorbitant sums on farewell gifts may only frustrate him. Yeah. Besides, whatever we purchase will come from a Yorzen market. It's better to wait until we return to our homeland, that we might send them something more dormant. Dried persimmons from my village, perhaps? Yep. Ozen's eyes sparkles as he considers the possibilities, clearly satisfied with your suggestion. How go your efforts? I'm sorry I gave you the wrong name! Some yet struggle to put their affairs in order, but others have been more successful. Thankfully, we should have enough time before we depart. Ozan, you were going to meet with Slothborn one last time, were you not? We were hoping you'd allow us to accompany you. If so, please let us know when you do. There are some few matters I must attend to before I speak with Slothborn, but it should not take much. That is Resh Palali, is it not? Formerly of the Crystal Braves, another kind-hearted soul to whom we owe much. She looks as though she's searching for something or someone. Vulnstack, I know it's not my place to ask, but would you assist her? I would myself if I could, but with our impending journey. Doman Adventures Guild Quest Short Arms of the Law. What? I have no recollection of what Resh Palali involves, nor do I particularly care. Alright, also, wait. I see you have sent me another clip.
Cardinal. We're going counterclockwise. Clocks go this way. Counterclockwise. Make sure to check if you have a thing or not.
Get past Bahamut.
Ah! Look at his chest when you pass by. Okay. If you had a thing, go bait Pantania. If you didn't, get a tower. Knock back immune if you saw.
What?
Knock back immune.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Tower thing, go bait Pantania. If you didn't,
I think
get
the
a
cause is a
tower.
little more explainable.
Yeah, no, I think this was the
Should check if you have a thing or
red
not.
marker to cause problem.
Get past Bahamut.
Ah! Look at his chest when you pass by. Okay. If you had a thing.
Yeah, okay, so that red marker is here. And I'm given that Bahamut is obscuring my view, but the marker is already there. I'm gonna guess that it popped actually somewhere around here, which is literally right in front of Bahamut.
Okay, if you had a thing,
so would
go bait Pantania.
Yeah.
If you didn't,
That would have
get a
caused Bahamut
tower.
to go straight down the middle, which he did. Big lizard. Anyways, hold on. In order to undertake this quest, you must put the dormers. What? Huh? Right. Fresh Ferrari? What is this quest? I don't even remember anymore. Never mind. Whatevs. Back to MFQ! What even is the Doman Adventurers Guild quest? It says Doman Adventurers Guild quest, short arms of the law. I don't even pick that up. That... It's a yellow quest. Huh. Man, I don't remember having to do this many quests just to unlock. The Doman Adventures Guild quest. Oh, it's from the kids, right. Follow-up quest, 1001 farewells, and then that's when they... Oh man, I had to do that whole string of yellow side quests in order to unlock Domain Restoration. I don't even remember that happening. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll unlock that some other time. Spare no effort to increase the guard, blah 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 blah. We know the broad strokes on his letters, but I will hear the details of Doman Friend's progress from Lord Ian myself. Ever since he drained our coffers dry buying that sword, Alphino has had his purse strings in a death grip. I can't even buy a cup of tea without him going on about the dangers of frivolous spending. No. I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gorsetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear. And despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Ah, oh, Gorsetsu. Oh. Good gods, is he alright? Nope. Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's high time he receives some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Mitsuki has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once. Vulnstack, Alize, shall we? Not true.
Oji-chan, あーんして。
予算かつゆよ。そんなことをせんでも自分で食えるでござる。やれやれ、こうかゆばかりでは味気なくて仕方ない。
おかゆ嫌い？なら何食べたいの？
そうだな。そろそろ生井村の柿が色づく頃、あの甘柿を口いっぱい頬張りたいものでござる。
柿。
さあ、飯はしまいとするでござる。
体調を崩したって聞いて寂しくしてるんじゃないかとお見舞いに来たのだけれど、お邪魔だったみたいね、おじいちゃん。
何を申すか。それに少しばかり疲れが出ただけのこと。気合ですぐにでも元通りにしてみせるわ。
おじいちゃん、服脱いで。ちょっと豪雪、あなた夜露に何させてるのよ。
誤解でござる。
早く脱いで。汗拭かないとおじいちゃん臭い。
Oh no.
ねえおじいちゃん、この傷どうしたの？
戦ばかりの人生ゆえな。傷跡など珍しくもない。どうしたつゆよ。
なんでもない。
自分でできるわ。年寄り扱いしよって。
Convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed. Had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. The way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains he will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for our liege and land, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. You, Giri. Out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her chariot for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me, and everyone else, I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu, and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first, out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We'll meet you at the docks with Tsuyu. Ouch. My phone. The skiff will take us to our meeting with Ambassador. We will join you at the docks once preparations have been made. Even after weeks of surveillance, it was difficult for me to accept that Yotsuyu's condition was genuine. But not as difficult as accepting Gosetsu's affection for her. Oops. Anyways, I wanted to do something and I just forgot what it was. Oh well. Speak the Delphino. Is he like just outside? Fairy dogs. Stop it. So why am I on dancing? Can you imagine Yotsuyu playing with balls on the floor? I don't know that we can think of her as the same person anymore. Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She's nowhere to be found. What? But the Gullians will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? Fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not really know. I think... yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of a hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No, I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. To see that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Indeed. Meh. I do not need any of these. And I can't remember if any of them look any good. Whatever. GC seals. Memory must have returned. Why else would she run? Well, not yet. Without Tsuyu, I cannot see how the prisoner exchange, or indeed the peace process at large, can proceed. We have to find her, and soon. Though his face betrays little sign of panic, Hien is plainly desperate to find Tsuyu before something terrible occurs. It seems Tsuyu has gone unrecognized thus far, but Kami help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance for all of this lies with me, but I would ask for your aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord Hien, now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let you know what we've learned. I'll join you on the other side. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu is headed, so we best divide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alphino, if you would, take the road past from Flumis. Vulnstack, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes, yes. If there's anything you care to know, you need only pale skin one. I've seen no such trouble, I'm sorry to say. Oh, sorry. Scaly skin Namazu, on the other hand, we have an abundance. Thanks. Let's go. Unusually pale skin? Yes, yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction. For the most part, her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Yes, yes. You see no sign of Yatsuya to the north. Perhaps she's somewhere further off to the south-northeast. Right. Where am I going next? Oh. Still no sign of Yatsuya. Perhaps she's yet further to the northeast. Man! Can't even catch up to her on Dragonback. What is this? Yatsuya is nowhere to be seen, but lying on the ground a short distance in the north, he's by a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat. Cursory glance is all that is required to confirm your suspicions. The same hat that Yatsuya was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Vulnstack, before you ask, I'll search of Kusarian's surroundings has yielded exactly naught, save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alice has gone to assist the brother at Castro, and it was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Yen here shortly thereafter. How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of a missing guest? Hat. Towards Namai? By the kami, the villagers recognize her, it will not end well. You must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the parties. The village square is yours.
化けて出たのか。
私らに復讐しに来たに違いないよ。
あいつは夜露。生きていたのか。
私何をしたの？
何をだって。
騒がせてすまん。どうか皆心を静めてくれ。
飛燕様、あいつは一体何なんですか。ドマ城の戦いで死んだはずなんじゃ。
ああ、わしとてつい先日までそう思っておった。ドマ城での決戦の折、わしがこの手で夜露を切ったこと、皆も聞いていよう。だが天守の崩落に巻き込まれながらも豪雪と共に九死に一生を得、生きながらえておったのだ。記憶を失いながらもな。
あれだけのことをしていながら忘れたって言うんですか、全部。
そんなの嘘に決まってます。飛燕様は騙されてらっしゃるんだわ。
嘘だろうが本当だろうが、やった悪事まで消えることはねえんだ。その恐ろしい女を切っちまってください、飛燕様。
やっぱり私大変なことをしたのね。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。
ごめんって、それで。
もう泣かないでお姉ちゃん。このお姉ちゃんもう怖い人じゃないよ。怯えててかわいそう。
I wonder. I need to look this up in English, cause
記憶が戻らぬ限り、夜露、いや露は傷を負ったドマの民の一人として扱う。無論監視をつけ、今後無断で村にも立ち入らせん。わしに免じて今しばらくこの者の命を預からせてくれ。
her Japanese VA does a really good job of differentiating like Yutsuyu from Yutsuyu. She sounds so different.
分かったよ、あざみ。お前が納得するなら俺はそれでいい。もうお前が怖い思いをしないのなら俺はそれだけでいいんだ。
I don't know why everyone is so angry, but I got the fruit Gositsu wanted. I hope he likes it. All of this over Persimmon. I failed to consider how she might endanger herself. Knowing she has the mind of a child, I should have continued my vigilance, not relaxed it. I'm not scared of her, not anymore. Can't forget what that woman did to us, but I won't do anything to upset Azami. Kien's face, picture of relief. That would have been better. That would have been better avoided. But at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Nay, it seems it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a Persimmon. Ha! And they say fruit is good for the health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. Well, we've certainly taken the long way around, but let us continue on to Castrum Luminous in our meeting with the ambassador. Alphano and Aldazay should still be there, conducting their search. Imperial airship has arrived. Whether conscripts are aboard remains to be seen. I'm sure Yotsuya had fled, but it seems her memory hasn't returned after all. How foolish of me not to consider Gosetsu's craving for seasonal fruit. Do you have to stay here long? We'll be waiting for his fruit. Lord Hien informed us of the uproar at Namai. Thank 12 you found Yotsuya when you did. I dare not think what might have happened had you not. Seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. It is time to meet with the ambassador.
またお会いできて嬉しく思います。ヒエン様、それに四つ湯姉さん。
出迎えが遅くなってすまない。大使殿も壮健なようで何よりだ。徴用兵たちは飛空艇に？
もちろんです。土間川の準備も順調なようですね。今日彼女を連れてきたのもその一環とお見受けしますが。
なあ、捕虜交換に先立ち様子を見てもらおうと思ってな。すこぶる健康だが記憶の方は相変わらずよ。
そのようですね。が、今日は姉に会わせたい人がいるのです。
よつゆ、元気そうじゃないか。安心したよ。
あの者らは。
どうしたんです姉さん。私たち兄弟の大切な両親ですよ。よくよくしつけてもらったこと忘れてしまったんですか？
Such a dick.
楽器おじいちゃんに渡さなきゃ。
最後のあがきだったんですが、過去を思い出してはくれなかったみたいですね。そんなに怖い顔をしないでください。いいですよ。そちらの女性はドマ人であると認めましょう。どうか姉のことよろしくお願いしますね。でも姉さん、私は戻ってきてくれると信じていますよ。
では捕虜交換は予定通りに。
ええ、川向こうの施設がまだ使えるようですから、そこにドマ出身の徴用兵たちを下ろします。捕虜たちもそこに。
はい、分かった。送り届けよう。
I knew better than trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick. Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I have sent her back to the Enclave for the Yugiri to give Bositsu's precious person. Come, let us follow them. Oh boy. You have that look, Alphino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most like. We can discuss it upon our return. So it seemed like it would seem there will be one less prisoner exchange. I only hope Yotsuyu's presence here will not present further problems. I suppose Tsuyu is to become an official Doman citizen, but what then? Will they keep her hidden here forever? Or might she one day be allowed to walk amongst her countrymen? We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her. Yeah, I bet that.
Gosetsu, 入るぞ。
若、ささ、どうぞ中へ。泣き晴らした様子でつゆが帰ってきましてな。拙者に柿を一つ剥いてくれたのでござるが、その間何一つ話そうとはしませなんだ。今は 疲れたので寝ると別室に。一体何があったのでござるか。
世継の記憶を蘇らせようと大使殿が策を弄したのだ。連れてきた両親と引き合わせてな。頭を抱えて苦しんでおった。結局それでも過去を思い出しはしなかったようだが。
世継って養父母から冷たい仕打ちを受けていたんでしょ。心の傷をえぐるようなことをして朝日の本性を見たりといったところね。
それで特進が言ったでござる。
Oh, you haven't even seen the least of it.
ともあれ、世継をドマの民として扱うことには同意した。あとは予定通りに捕虜を交換し徴用兵らを取り戻すことができれば一安心よ。
ところでその捕虜交換ですが、一つ気になることがあります。先ほどカストルム・フルーミニスで朝日と対面した折に怪しげなコンテナを見かけました。ほどなく帝国軍に回収されたようですが。
Crystals!
確かにいくつかのコンテナがあったわね。爆弾やら魔導兵器やらが隠してあるとでも言いたいの？
うん。わしの命を狙っておるならこれまでいくらでも機会はあったはず。そのような単純な策とも思えんが警戒はしておこう。
Totally fine.
失礼いたします。つゆが姿を消しました。
Here we
なん
go
と
again.
申し訳ございません。床に入るのを確認したので油断しておりました。
詫びはいい。牢に入れず座敷を与えたのはわしだ。館の外に出ている可能性もある。手分けをして探すしかあるまい。すまぬが手を借りても。
The amount of time we spend looking for Yotsu. Oh hey, look who it is. No.
「思い出さねば生きられた」。恨まれるだけでも生きられた。でも引き金引いた男に優しくされちゃもう生きてやいられない。
夜露じゃないか。驚かすんじゃないよ。
ここは町人地か？いきなり軍に連行されて土まで生きろと放り出されたんだが、まさかお前に会うとは。
まったく、あんたは本当に疫病神だよ。今知ったらありゃしない。せっかくのお役目を果たせなかったばかりか、あんたがおめおめと生き恥をさらしてくれたおかげで、私らは帝都での優雅な暮らしを奪われて、こんな泥だらけの廃墟に連れてこられて、一体どうしろって言うんだい。
よさないか。その子はもう何も覚えてはいないのだから。それにこうなった以上、今後の暮らしを考えてゆかねば。それにしても器量の良さだけは相変わらずだな。今でも妓楼に売れば幾ばくかの金にはなるだろう。それを元手に九金にでも渡って商売を始めれば。
養い親はこのありさま。陳腐な茶番から目覚めてみれば、愛も変わらずこの世は地獄か。そうそう、こうだったよね。いいよ、こんな私に世がまだ悪と酒というなら、幕引きまで期待に応えてやろうじゃないか。
It's like, that makes so much sense. Great plan. Great plan.
落ちて落ちて、何もかもが妬ましく、身は黒く腐り果てている。はびこる正義はこぞって偽善。悪性だけが私の理屈さ。私をそういうものに貶めて、私がそういう女だと教えてくれたのはトト様とカカ様でしょ。はあ、とことん惨めになり下がって、やっとお鉢が回ってきた。あたしの家族、あたしのドマ、あたしの旧敵。
よつ何を。
Incredible, you could not see that coming.
「おかえりなさい姉さん。戻ってきてくれると信じていましたよ。」
やっぱりかい。
Seriously, Javier does a really good job of differentiating.
どうせお前さんの差し金だろうとは思っていたよ。血のつながった親を使うなんて相変わらずのゲスっぷりだね。
Could not possibly predict that.
育ての親を指しておいてよく言いますね。でも人差しで引導を渡すなんて 非力な姉さんにしては上出来だと思いますよ。ただそれじゃあ倒せるのは哀れな年寄りだけだ。どうです？もっと力が欲しいと思いませんか？
死にたくない
Too bad. We found signs of her, alright.
苗売り家の記憶を取り戻した世露が両親を殺害、朝日と共に去ったと。自らの親を犠牲にしてまで世露を手にするか。何を企む朝日。何にせよここでわしらが憶測するようなものではないか。一度館に戻ろう。皆を集めて状況を整理しなければな。
Yotsuya hit her recovery well. I had no inkling that her memory had returned. I keep asking myself when it could have happened. At the meeting with the parents, perhaps? But then why would she? Nay, there is naught to be gained from such conjecture. So Asahi got his way in the end, and at an unspeakable price. He really is a vile little worm, isn't he? We still haven't seen the last of it. So Yotsuya has returned to the bosom of the Empire after all. I cannot say I am surprised, but what I struggle to fathom is Asahi's aim in all of this. Or bet to find out. We have recovered the Nairi's remains and will hold the cremation anon. Would they never again set foot in Doma? I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts. Otian seems keen to take stock of the situation. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuya has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is by any measure a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuya into the Guardian's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. Wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminis is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will step inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial's facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worst, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibune, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable in the water. Assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Vulnstack? appreciate it. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame these won't be there to reprise her role. I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat for them as equals. My presence will serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord, pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphano and I shall be about to task. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing. Onokoro. Hello everyone, long time no see. How are y'all? Kaizen. Yo. Tansei. In my mind, Yotsuyu is deserving of only one fate. Memory lost be damned. And if you don't have the stones for it, we would be willing to take on the burden. It will be over nice and swift. Now there is a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of Guardian ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. Ahahaha, and what fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at the master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alizé. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk. There is not more to be said. According to records recovered after liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? What a deal. It's like, yeah, come serve as backup evacuation measures, and we'll give you new pirates. You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Ian. The losses we suffered at the Guardians' hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tag, so few pirates attacks them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she has yet to be declared seaworthy. She's sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman Lords are not averse to getting the ropes wet. Not this Doman Lord! If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored at Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice, Shipwright, will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. They're like, fuck, we actually like him. The Sekibun has moored at Quickscape Pier. Speak with the Hanshi when you have finished your swim. So Yotsuya found her way back to the Imperials, did she? I did warn you about being merciful. Yeah, yeah. Wait, which direction am I supposed to head? That way. Here we go. Parcel. Right, yeah, whatever. Whee! Bonk. Sploosh. Suspect hull plank. Yeah, the animation looks like we're massaging the ship. You see no sign of damage here. Alright. Hey, Ian. The water is so invigorating! I have not swum in the Ruby Sea since. But I should be concentrating on the task at hand. Right. Wait. Hey, how's it say? What's up? For once, I'm actually glad Yugiri isn't here. I doubt she would have taken kindly to a pirate inviting Hian to inspect his hull. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Still saying the same line? Okay. Won't let me go through. Oh, right. Ihanashi. There ya. You got it correct. I am the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? Yep. The section I inspected seemed solid enough. On the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of its hull. Dude went swimming in a robe that's trimmed with fur. Like, okay. Your Lord Ian! The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami have mercy and forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. It was quite alright. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back, there's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? We found a small crack in the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you've met the boy. Did he tell you a story? He babbles when he's nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the confederacies forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it, I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot, but he has scarce dipped toes with us. If there's a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yensia or out on the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Awesome. Back to the Enclave. Says, Alphino tells me they had little trouble finding a suitable route out of the castrum, but he won't say much more than that. If I didn't know better, I think he was hiding something, though I can't imagine what. The castrum was deserted, quite deserted. It was a simple matter to plot the surest path out. Hence our swiftness. We found the castrum's tower unoccupied and betraying no signs of recent activity. Only shadows and echoes awaited us there. Alphino seemed oddly reluctant to linger, but I saw naught to concern us. Alphino's acting sus. It seems Yuigiri and Alphino completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray to Kami these precautions were unnecessary. Lol, 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 lol. Yen is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank, not far from the castrum. Confederate skipper. No matter what Asahi throws at us, we cannot let that monster have his way. Would that we had some hint as to the ambassador's intentions. Had we not prepared for the worst, I should be wary of going through with this at all. My only concern is the safe return of our people. That is what my lord wishes, and that is what shall be done. The tower rather spoils the view across the river, does it not? I concede we might perhaps have chosen a less ominous place to conduct the exchange. Yeah. It's a bit of an eyesore. Do not worry about the ship. It will be where it needs to be, and with Tansui at the helm. Your party is assembled then? Yep. Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, trust. Lest there be any confusion, though, the tower across the river is to be the scene of the exchange. That, and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. You, Giri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and then what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the Castron's loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it.
ようやくこの日がやってきましたね。本日行われる捕虜交換はドマとガレマール帝国との和解と共存に向けた最初の一歩。実に喜ばしい。
わしとしても平穏無事に捕虜交換が終わることを願っている。ところでそちらのコンテナの中身について伺ってもどうにも気になるものでな。
ああ、これですか。前回渡しそびれたのですが、ちょっとした手土産ですよ。ドマの復興にはいろいろと物資がご入り用でしょうから。
おお、これは痛み入る。かような心遣いがあるとは思いもよらなんだ。すでに交換すべき対象者がそちらの手に渡っているようだが、大事の前の生じ、あえて意を唱えまい。
それは私のことかい？
四つ湯。
そう、私の名は四つ湯。苗売りの意味語にして差し灰のカフ。そしてドマ代理総督。お前たちをすべ、お前たちから搾取するものだ。
記憶が戻ったのであれば、そなたも捕虜交換の対象。大使殿と帝国へ帰るというなら認めよう。だが未だドマ代理総督を名乗るのは認められんな。
反乱軍の頭目風情が生きがるんじゃないよ。帝国の支配に抗うものあればことごとく粛清せよ。これがゼノス様から与えられたただ一つの役目。私はそれを果たし、ずうずうしくふてぶてしくデートのようなこの国に君臨し続けよう。 りこの地に明けは来たらず、我が腹より満ちる闇に飲まれ、とこしえに黄泉の国となろう。そこに私は輝く、冷え冷えとした月のごとく。
この光は
万神。
Could use a lot of crystals, you know, for industry. Yeah. And them crystals, they're really useful, yeah? We use them in crafting, you know? Gotta do a lot of crafting. I like how the pipe got longer somehow.
ドマ人の女が蛮神召喚を行った。これは明確な協定違反だ。捕虜交換は中止。撤退準備を急げ。
しかし
皇帝陛下の代理者たる全権大使に逆らうのか。いいな、撤退準備だ。
了解であります。
Xima is not happy. The one dude who actually meant it.
ヒエン様、退避を。
だが
strategic withdrawal.
蛮神相手では足手まといになるだけか。すまん。今ひとたびそなたの力を貸してくれ。
That is my job.
わしらは撤退するが、徴用兵たちの脱出を導くのを忘れるな。今度こそ誰一人として見捨てるわけにはいかんぞ。
承知。やはりお前が立ちはだかるか。今ならわかる、その忌々しい光の力が。だけどね、今や私は夜の神、白道教から生まれいでた夜と月を滑るつくよみなのさ。この力を持ってあと一つ、憎くて憎くてたまらないものを葬り去る。お前にだって止められやしないよ。さあ、賭けの続きといこうじゃないか。ドマに夜明けがあるのか否か、未来とやらを占うのさ。
Probably one of my favorite trials with one of my favorite bits of music. Hey. Thank you. Less than 5 minutes. Probably gonna be a lie at this time, but eh.
Quote unquote, less than 5 minutes.
Yeah. All the
He's power leveling her crafters right now.
yeah. Can't go right up and say hi. I didn't realize until now that even her legs are like different colors. I wonder how like I want to see what she looks like after the graphics update and what it does to her hair. Because that's the thing that I noticed during the cutscene is like that hair looks really stiff.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anyways. I wonder if I exit it, would they all just be waiting outside? And be like, don't you have a job to do?
We're waiting.
Dude with the boat is just like, what are you doing here?
If you're here, who's fighting her?
I'm abandoning all you guys. Y'all deal with that shit yourself. Goodbye. Okay, while I'm at this, may as well go do a bit of shopping. I am slowly leveling my crafters by GC turn-in. Buying all the turn-ins.
I remember those days.
See if there's any cheap
Oh,
turn-ins.
pretty far along already.
Yeah. And I spent a lot of money. Let's see, lark earrings.
Well, you're pretty good at staying on top of selling materia and whatnot.
On Vulnstack? Nah. Haven't been
I
selling.
just assume it's all like one huge pool. Well, everything's bankrolled by Kaishan.
Nah. I mean, I definitely sent over like what 3 mil from Kaishan, but the rest of it has been selling all the you know the free gear that the MSQ gives you. Like once they started giving HQ gear, I started selling it. Why is stuff so expensive at an Exodus? Let's heal a queue. Press the button.
Wake up!
Tank's name.
世のことごと楽しもうじゃないか。いまいましい。いつまで持つかね。
The first one is the worst.
くれよ。やってくれるじゃないか。
We're fast.
彼岸花、闇のうつつに咲きしめ、人より落ちた悪しき神たる。光混じって月は舞う。くれよ。 り満ちて月は笑う。いまいましい。ああ、まだ私は。ひねり潰してくれる。ひねり潰してくれる。いまいましい。
Dang, that was a smooth run. One of the smoothest runs I've seen, actually.
If anything, I'm disappointed because it was so smooth.
Yeah, right? Usually there's like a bunch of shenanigans going on, especially with the stack and whatnot.
I should have let those two guys die.
Thank you. How come after she de-primals, her hair is still white?
So, they say size is the first thing that goes.
Ah, I see. Asshole.
ダメですよ。とどめはちゃんと刺さないと。後人族に献上させた神器と手土産のクリスタルで召喚させた即席の万神といっても一応は神の端くれなんですから。そう睨まないでください。万神は帝国にとっても敵なんですから、処分するのは当たり前じゃないですか。それとも感情に任せて俺を殺しますか。敵だったこの女のために全権大使の俺を。できるわけないですよね。そんなことをすれば帝国とドマの和平の目はついるんだから。あ、もうついえたんでした。何せドマ人の女が万神を召喚したんですから、神おろしに手を染めないっていう協定違反ですよねこれ。本当は俺がなるはずだったんだ。俺がゼノス様の代理になってドマを統治するはずだったんだ。俺だったら失敗なんて奪還なんてされなかった。
セノス様の期待を背負うにふさわしいのは俺だけなんだよ。それをこのバイタがグズめ焼き立たずめやまずれめや。
Good job.
朝日、ありがとね。復讐の機会作ってくれてさ。善良の裏にはびこる邪悪。臭いものには蓋をして汚れた部分はのけものにしてくだらない平凡を守ってきた。
What was that about learning to finish the job?
Mm-hmm.
朝日、お前は私がどうなろうと見て見ぬふりを続けてくれたね。それでこそ私が最初に恨んだドマ人だ。楽しい。私の腹は底なしだと思ったけど、どうやらそこはあったみたい。
And interestingly, we did not see her in the Aisha scope. So she was telling the truth here.
やり遂げた。成し遂げた復讐を。あんたのために最後の力残しておいてよかったよ。
Well, thanks, I guess. Took care of the problem for us.
なんて顔してるのさ。さんざドマの民を苦しめてきた悪党が死ぬんだ。もっと喜んだらどうだい。あのジジイのこと考えているのかい。あの柿おいしかったかな。
Oh, hurry up and die already.
Asahiよ、貴様はど
I
の
didn't
出
ask
身
for a
だった
history
の？
migraine.
はい、私ごときの名を覚えていてくださったなんて、何なりとご命令ください。
貴様を皇帝陛下の代理人たる全権大使に任命する。土間へ赴き和平交渉を取りまとめよ。
和平でありますか？
そうだ。ただしその傍らで当地にて代理総督世津湯を見つけ出せ。
姉が生きていると。ご命令とあらば必ず。
これより貴様には神おろしの秘技を授ける。世津湯を見つけたならばその手法を手ほどきせよ。奴には信仰心などつゆほどもなかろうが、八百万の神が息づく東方の生まれならばより城にはなる。紅コーラの神器となすべき願いがあらば神の一つも
If he
おろ
thinks
せ
that
よ。
this would be something that actual Xenos would actually want to do. Like we all know, Xenos,
Yeah, Xenos.
would not be arsed with this kind of nonsense.
無論
He seems a whole lot less, you know,
自ら身
rabid.
に宿した万神の虜となり、願いにとらわれた生ける亡者となり果てるだろうがな。
No, I just mean like if he loves Xenos that much and knew him like you know back of his hand, shouldn't he been able to tell like
Denka ni
it seems a little too cold and calculating?
ご恩返しすることを夢見てきました。ご命令を遂行することに何ら迷いはありません。が、万神一つを召喚させたとて、ドマの反乱軍には神殺しの英雄がついているとか。殿下の深淵なる策の真意をお聞かせいただけませんか？
嘆かわしいことに、この帝都にも民衆派なる軟弱者たちがはびこりつつあるという。奴らに今一度万神の脅威を
But yeah,
認
it's
識
like
さ
all the
せ
way
ね
to
ば
the end,
ならん。
he's all like, yes, I have a friend that I can fight.
貴様が我が手となり、
Bro doesn't care about all this
警
kind
鐘を
of
鳴ら
planning
すのだ。
nonsense.
世界を真の
Bro
意味
wouldn't
で
go
救
through
済するた
all
め
this trouble
にやってく
to
れる
frame
な。
someone. No, he's just gonna march in and kill.
私が殿下の手。はっ、やり遂げてみせます。必ず。
Too distracted by the notion that Xenos would even talk to him.
Xenos 様。主。あの人がお前を必ず。
I mean, he does. We get to ride him at the end.
無事のようだな。
I think this was the like I was mildly kind of I guess regretful
しまったか。
over Yotsuyu's death, but I think the bit that
これが
hit
天
me
命
the
と
most
いう
was
なら、あまりに
how hard it hit Gosetsu.
あまりにひどい。
Yeah, that's what really made this work.
It's like after all that, couldn't even live in peace with his new adopted granddaughter.
よつゆともども大使殿は死んだ。そなたが無事であったことは不幸中の幸いだが、これで帝国との和平も崩れたか。
お待ちください。
Hold on.
逃げたものとばかり思っていたが、
見届けるのも我が役目と踏みとどまっておりました。朝日大使は先ほどの神下ろしが協定違反に当たると申しておりましたが、私にはなんとゼノス殿下の密命であったと。これが噂に聞く超える力、過去を見るという力なのですね。
待て、ゼノスが生きていると。神竜なる万神の力を手にした奴は戦いに敗れ、アラミゴの空中庭園にて自陣したはず。わしもこの目で
I totally believe that you had a vision.
Yeah.
Even though people in my land don't have this sort of thing.
I was also about to say that. I was like, man,
召喚は
you're
出立
really
前にゼ
trusting.
ノス殿下にお目通りしております。負傷されつつもアラミゴより帰還し、現在は療養中で。
一体どういうことなんだ。確かにゼノスは死亡し、埋葬までされているというのに。
どうやら
He had
私
a
をたばかってい
conspicuous
るので
bandage
はない
around
よう
his
ですね。
neck.
仮に何者かがすでに亡くなっているゼノス殿下を語り、帝都中枢に入り込んでドマとの和平を妨害しているとしたら、これは我が国にとっても一大事です。
ならば捕虜交換の件はどうする。徴用兵らは我らがすでに脱出させているが、こちらには未だ捕虜たちを返還する意思はある。
私は和平を望む民衆派です。朝日大使が不慮の事故で死亡したとなれば、自責である私に捕虜交換を進める権限があります。
では直ちに進めよう。両国の和平の可能性を途切れさせんためにも。
ありがとうございます、ヒエン様。では私は返還いただいた捕虜たちを船に移乗させ次第本国に帰還、事の真相を確かめさせていただきます。
暗い陰謀の影を感じる。どうか気をつけられよ。
その旅路、私も同行させていただけませんか。
This is where Alphino takes leave of his senses.
ちょっとアルフィロ、
死んだはずのゼノスから朝日に対し神おろしの手法が伝えられたとするならば、その裏にアシエンの存在が介在している可能性が高い。アシエンとは肉体を持たない魂だけの存在。私たちの経験と知識がなければ対抗することは難しい。違うかい。
そのアシエンなる者たちに関する知識を我々に教えてくださると。
It's like, I think there's an Asian
そうであ
about
れ
here.
ばもちろん
So
歓
I'm
迎
gonna
し
go
ます
see
が。
him myself. Just on my lonesome, you know.
危険は覚悟の上
I
での
don't
申
need
し出と
any
見た。
white auracite
命を
or
かけるに
people who
値
can
する使
shoot
命である
white
と。
lasers out of their hands.
そう感じているのだな。
これまで私は彼の隣を歩むことでその行いを見てきました。私一人の力は彼の足元にすら及ばないでしょう。
Oh, come on, you're a shitty healer, but you do provide some healing.
ですが、人と人とを結びつけ、絆を編むことならば、この私にもできるかもしれないと思うのです。たとえそれが、かつての敵であったとしても。
I don't like either of these two answers. Where's the I still think you're insane, Alphino answer? This is not a good idea, Alphino. You're going to worry your sister needlessly, Alphino.
Yeah, this is too encouraging.
Needs a line like,
so you mean to say that if you get in trouble, or if you get in trouble, you're just going to regale them with a tale about collecting firewood?
分かったわよ。止めても無駄なんだろうし、言ってくればいい。でも、くれぐれも無茶はしないでよ。
ありがとう。それじゃあ行ってくるよ。
Yeah, except that he's gonna get shot down. Ah, Alphino, you impulsive fool. I thought about trying to talk him out of it, but I know what I would say if the roles were reversed. Stubbornness is something of a family trait. Well, at least you're self-aware, I guess. Gosetsu dragged himself here from his sickbed, only to be greeted by the sight of Yotsuyu's corpse. I had not the words to comfort him. Yeah, I don't think any of us do. I knew Asahi was planning some measure of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn eye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. It was little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekibune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet waits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. 'Twould be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. Woo! Friends! Oh look! The dude from the Confederacy did find his lad. Hanashi, that's his name.
待ちに待ったこの光景見ることができたのもひとえにそなたのおかげよな。
ここにおられましたか。
Okay. So, I'm kind of curious. How far apart is this supposed to be from the events of Castrum Fluminus? Because it makes it seem as though, like, yeah, we left on the boat to come straight back here for reunion. So it makes it seem like in the space that it takes for a boat ride, Gosetsu rode himself all the way back, shaved his head, packed all his shit, and went, yeah, I'm leaving on a pilgrimage. Bye.
Yep. He got better and everything.
刀も握れぬ老いぼれでは和歌のお役に立つことも難しいでしょうからな。頭を丸めて僧となり旅をしながら全ての犠牲者たちの魂を供養して回ろうかと思い立ったのでござる。
すべてのか。
Don't leave us, Gosetsu. Eh.
かように晴れ晴れと送り出してもらえれば拙者の足取りも軽くなろうというものでござる。
アルフィノを見送ったかと思ったら今度は豪雪か。次から次へとよくもまあそれぞれに己が道を見つけるものよ。これはわしも負けておれんな。
和歌ならば良き国へ至る道も見つけられましょう。断りなく頭を丸めましたのはこの豪雪、最後のわがままとお受け入れくだされ。
おう豪雪、わしは民と共に歩み続け幼子たちが笑って暮らせる国を築いてみせよう。
それが恨みの果てに散ったかの者の手向けにもなりましょう。ではこれにてごめん。
We'll be far too quiet without Gosetsu around. I wonder if we'll ever see him again. Oh, speaking of reunions, have you spoken with Ihanashi? It turns out his father was among the returning conscripts. Yeah, I saw him. Gosetsu relinquished his duties with a grace befitting a samurai lord. I only hope that I can fill the void which he has left behind. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yo! Thank the kami you spotted that cracked plank. That ship ended up bringing my father home. And the captain said, well, let's just say I'm not a pirate anymore. I'm going to live in Doma with my father. We're free! Gosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. Next toast. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us in the Kirinkan. I would thank you properly. With all of that out of the way, Doma should be able to look forward to a period of relative calm. As for us, well, we have an intriguing story to tell everyone back at the Rising Stones. Lord Hien trained under Gosetsu from the day he was old enough to hold a sword. Though he smiled through all the farewells, none will feel his absence more keenly. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of great concern and mayhap the gravest, yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphinaud to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gosetsu by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever start to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded. Even now I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother? Can that truly have been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Doma owes you a great debt, my friend. Thanks to you, we have everything we need to prosper. You and Alizé must promise to visit again soon. And Alphinaud too, when he returns from the Empire. Know that my thoughts go with him. However far his pilgrimage may take him, we have not seen the last of Gosetsu. That I am certain. Yeah, we'll see him again in 2xpec's time. Alizé seems ready to bid farewell to Doma. Yeah, time to unbury a coffin. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in Ralgal's Reach. We should be the ones to tell Lise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. And I think this is where I stop for the day, go take a nap, and you should go to sleep.
Sad, but true.
Yeah. Sleepy time. Alright, good night.
Bye.